Hello everyone. I was thinking about this for a very long time that we should do a regular face-to-face meeting, but it's just very hard to schedule to a same time slot across like 10 countries in the team right now. So that it is very hard to do the all hands meeting. So I just for the short term, I'll just give kind of video summary in terms of the production stage that we are in onward. So from this moment, right? June this year marked the second year, the end of the second year I've been producing Zong. And I thank all of you for all of those years' contribution and the progress that you've made. And most important, for your support to me while being nobody. Really grateful for all of you. And I want to tell a very short story before I'm diving deep into what I'm going to discuss next. First thing is that before I started to form in the production team of Zong, the Global Zong Team, my original plan is to find members in China and to form a team nearby, which is more convenient for me as a person herself, right? But things are not going in the way as you were planning, and things never go as the easiest thing, as the easiest way for you to do. So that from 2019, while I'm finishing up the script, the storyline, constructing the world setting for Zong, at the same time, I was looking for 3D artists and programmers nearby who can help me immediately, and I do not need to translate all the Chinese scripts I wrote into English, like to spend the extra effort into that, how to say that, spend the extra time on that effort. But things didn't go very well. I've been looking for, I believe it's more than 30 artists and programmers. All of them are saying to me, you're gonna fail. And this idea, your thoughts of turning this giant idea into a real game will never gonna succeed, and it will be a complete failure. And I got told by different people, 3D artists, programmers in China, every day from 2019 to 2021, before I started to looking for artists and programmers worldwide outside of China. It was extremely hard time, 1,000 days I was living in the fear and how to say that, maybe a little bit doubt, as there are so many people keep telling you you're never gonna succeed. So there is nobody supporting me, nobody supporting Zong during the 3 years from 2019 to 2021. But I have my responsibility, which is to complete the storytelling, the storyline, the characters' personalities, all of these details, the visual effects, the dialogues, the VOs, how the programming, how the gameplays should unfold at that 3 years. And not mentioning all of those life events that I've been gone through in my personal lives. So that life has been extremely hard in those years. But starting at 2021, I met an investor in Shanghai, China, and he was like, maybe this giant idea will finally be achieved by talented artists and programmers worldwide. You might, at the end of the day, you might need to search for all of those talented people in every corner of the world. I was thinking maybe that is a way to do, but I know nobody outside of China except all of my classmates, which I met during my graduate school in the United States. So that I was thinking how to do this. Then I started to talking to people, just me, myself alone on LinkedIn, and met the very first artist, the environment artist. It was a very smooth collaboration. We signed the contract immediately. He was saying this looks like a giant idea. I sent him some visual references of Zong at the time, 2021, and I was thinking, this is the first time I never gone like through the process like so easy to persuading somebody to do Zong, and we signed the contract. We sort out everything about the payment, the duration of the contract, and he started to work on the few props and some textures of the environment that appeared in the first and second level of Zong. So I was thinking, it's very interesting that in 3 years I got told by people I met in China it is never gonna succeed. Suddenly there is people supporting me outside of China, and he was a dear friend in India, and so I was thinking maybe we should do this, and then I was starting to look for people. At the start, there is no Evelyn, and I would just do every interview screening process, just me, myself, and I, right? And the team gets larger and larger along the 2 years. Since 2021, I started to recruit artists and programmers outside of China. Right now, we have around 20 people on team, and it was a extremely magic, it's just a magic moment and a magic 2 years. I didn't expect that the team will grow at such a fast speed, and everyone is contributing, doing their best to make the game become turning all the imagination on the script into reality. I didn't expect at all. I was expecting like we might need 7 years to reach where we are at this current stage, and right now we are preparing assets for the 6th level of Zong, the Mount of Shimian. The pronunciation is right. Anyway, so we are at the stage of finishing the English script of the Chinese script that I originally written for the 6th level right now. June this year marked the end of the 2nd year of the international collaboration, and the end of the 2nd year I've been producing with the worldwide talents. Only me and Evelyn is in China, like physically in China right now. All of you are across like 10 countries in the world right now, different countries. Regardless of your nationality, you are physically in different countries. Yeah, that's why I'm doing this video. So that is the first thing that I want to tell. I never mentioned these to all of you before because there is no need to previously. As long as the progress is there, as long as the things are done, that's the main priority of the past 2 years, because we got nothing. We got a blank unit project. And this year, sorry, it's not this year. It's not a calendar year. It's the next round of the production of Zong. The goal is gonna be different. And we are definitely not just needing people working on this project. We are finalizing a very stable team at the next round of the production. That's why it is very important to emphasize the collaboration between the team members at this moment. And in June, I sent out a message to all of you yesterday in the group chat. We only, till this day, June 27th, the day today, we only completed around 90 records in the tracking sheet of this month. April, we completed 180 records, which each record is related to one task associated to all of you. And May, we completed 90 records. This month we only completed 90 records, and I've been how to say that, like summarizing the issues that happened inside the team. And as the leader of the team, I apologize to all of you the failure of Vast's character, because me personally lacking the professional background of character development, so that we failed from the to complete the character from the March to this month, which is extremely dragging the process of all of you. And I understand all of you are, some of you are trying your best to help with the character development, which it turns out to be a waste of time. On the good side is that this is a very serious lesson to all of us, especially me, but I still apologize because you have contributed your energy, your time into helping this character development, but it didn't turn out success. So that main responsibility is definitely on me, and the main blame is also on me. So that I hope you, I hope this is a lesson that we all learn, and most important, I learned it myself. So that given that the circumstance of what we're facing right now, we're gonna redo the Vast character. And we're gonna maybe need around a month to finish the modeling and the rigging, and then goes to the animation phase of the Vast character. Because of his female character and the thing related to that part, we're gonna do cloth simulation, and the cloth simulation will take another part of the energy of the programming team. So that, but the good thing is that whether you trust me or not, I am an extremely persevere person, of extreme perseverance, so that there is no failure as long as I think there is no failure, so that we're gonna heading forward. And there are other things related to the team members this month, and I have thought about it myself, but if any of you have any good ideas about how to make the team better, to facilitate the process, the progress of the project, just let me know. And to make the best ever VR visual novel is our top priority. All the other things are secondary. And because of this goal, it requires each of us, each of the core members of Zong Team, is a great people yourself. And from this cycle of the production, like we are heading to the 30th year of the production of Zong. If there is any like circumstance we found that this teammate is not collaborative, and we will have to ask this teammate to leave the team. And because as the time goes forward, all of you are contributing more and more into this project, which means that you're gonna have more ownerships of Zong itself. And I am definitely the biggest shareholder of Zong, and I will guarantee the fairness of everything in this project. As long as we see the progress, as long as you're contributing, you're doing your best, and I know that you will get all the things you deserve at the end of the successful days. So that do not worry about that. Basically, I want to have this video to summarize, to introduce me a little bit, because we never met. I never know you, you never know me. I'm 29 years old, and I'm going to be 30 in the next few months. That is my personal information if you really care. And I've been working in VR industry since 2016. Before I started producing Zong, I was researching on more than 2,000 VR companies or companies that are having VR departments around the world. And I called, I believe, at least 500 of the VR companies, like a higher level management person. I know all of them, but none of them knows me, again, because I'm nobody. And whatever you are thinking about the VR industry, whatever you are thinking about the Apple Vision Pro, it just doesn't matter. All the things are secondary until we instill great thoughts into one landscape, which is the thing that we are doing right now. And in order to achieve this revolutionary success, each of your thoughts into the character, into the animation, into the rigging, into the props, into the landscape, into the lighting, into the programming, into the AI, into the UI, into the cloth simulation, into your original script. All of those great thoughts are gonna turn into the leading force in this industry very soon. So that I thank you for all of your efforts and dedications, and I encourage you to move forward, to realize your individuality inside the Zong project. And I encourage you, all of you, to be very creative, to keep loving what you are doing, to keep being passionate about making games itself or making characters itself, depends on your arena. Though we never met, I believe all of you are great people, and it has been testified through the time. And only time tells the success. Nothing is more superior than time itself. So that is mostly what I want to say today. I will try to do my best to upload like a regular updates about each week, because we are sending out weekly progress summary each week anyway. But I'm just trying to, have a facial expression, like blend chips anyway, to have a facial expression to like facing all of you each week. I'll try my best. If there is nothing important to address, I wouldn't do this. It will just be sending out the summary in written document. If it's very necessary, I will record. I will try to record. That is, I think that is all the thing that I want to say, and I gave you a just brief introduction about myself, and I'm also given the circumstance of the team. Also, I gave a little bit like brief on the June's progress, June the month's progress. Okay, and I believe that's all for this video, and thank you very much. 谢谢大家，哈哈哈。